We'll have more with you later on this afternoon. Well, for more on Sandy right now, Ralph Petti, Continuity Dynamics president, joins me now. So you advise businesses, Ralph, on how to prepare for these storms. What are you telling your clients right now?
We're telling our clients to just keep an eye on things and don't overreact right now. We've got a good 48 to 72 hours to really watch a track this storm. And when they make a decision, make it with the best possible information.
Well, but they've got to be concerned now. I mean, one of the things that you point out to your clients is that they've got to look at the supply chain. They've got to be prepared if their business is indeed shut down, affected. They've got to manage their employees. So what do you say to them?
Well, the experts have to take over. The human resource organizations, the travel departments, those people that do that every single day have to know what the factors are. They have to know what needs to be done in terms of their own planning for their own organization. And the supply chain, their critical suppliers, need to step up and be honest about what their capabilities truly are.
There's also going to be employee issues. I mean, as Adam was showing, we were looking at that map just now. I mean, this thing is really heading for a very populous part of the United States. How much disruption do you think we can expect at this point?
Well, like in previous storms, including some of the ones we've had in recent years, communication, transportation, if folks are trained to work at home and companies that do their due diligence and testing and they test from home, if the communication goes out, that's a problem.
Okay, but working from home is a viable option.
It's a viable option.
If it is for an employee of a business, maybe they should take that.
Right.
Okay. Let's talk about the cost, the overall cost, because, of course, businesses have insurance, but that's not going to cover everything. How do they financially prepare for the impact of something like Sandy?
They basically work with what they have best. If someone has resources of another facility, they don't have to go out and rent or buy or share another facility. So they do their planning ahead of time, leveraging all the internal resources they have, work with their insurance companies, get whatever resources they need ahead of time lined up, make certain commitments and service level agreements, and make sure they're able to go forward.
So the insurance company is a key part and
Absolutely.
a key line of communication for a business owner, small
Yes.
or large, we should point out. Let's look at the cost of these storms, because we've been looking at the economic impact of storms, and I kind of want to gauge what kind of business economic impact we're going to have from these. You know, if the costliest U.S. hurricanes, Katrina obviously was number one, $145 billion. It took years for New Orleans to recover. And then Andrew, $43.5 billion. Ike, Wilma, Rita. What are you telling your clients right now about Sandy? Where do you think it's going to rank in that list?
Well, I think it's going to be over $1 billion, as most of the consensus organizations are saying, including Fox. However, New Orleans was a very unusual circumstance because they were in a bowl and the people didn't have a lot of ways to get out on Route 10 or to evacuate certain areas. Along the East Coast, you've got a number of major highways, Route 40, Route 70, Route 80, up and down the coast where people can evacuate, move inland a little bit. I think the greatest concern could be the projected target of the consensus right now is to approach land and maybe make landfall around southern New Jersey in the late Monday, early Tuesday evening timetable. And then the people in New Jersey that are inland won't have too far to, we'll have to really figure out a way to go from there.
Okay, so it's going to be that travel disruption, that highway disruption is a big piece of how businesses are going to be affected as well. Okay, well, Ralph Petti, thank you very much. Continuity Dynamics president. Appreciate it, Ralph. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cheryl. Delighted to be here.